Hey there, it's Peacekeeper Alex. It's gonna be another Peacekeeper Alex gaming stream. It's gonna be Peacekeeper Alex gaming stream number 4. We're gonna play some Total War. 3 Kingdoms. Do a quick battle. It is going to be. Let's keep it. Let's keep it somewhat small. Dian Wei, as well as Xiao Dun. Play with Zhang Liao. And we're still going to take on Tao Qian, Han Zhong, and Ma Chao. Play with a lot of spearmen. Decent amount of cavalry as well. We're not going to do too much bowmen this time. Peasant band. All right. So I did run down my call words yesterday, I think, on the disclaimers. I am a psychic medium. I do certain kind of spiritual mechanisms at times. I do certain kind of advocations and things of that nature. I don't mean to upset in regards to certain things. This is sort of my laid-back kind of stream. I have also the Psychic Wargamers and the Psychic Gamers stream as well. Well, that's more of a, I suppose, trying to go for more of a professional kind of stream. I and others to my means for guides are advocating for the reviews that means for guides needed to be protected. The means guys needed to for sake. For the also advocating for the game reviewers that means guys needed to be protected. The means guys needed to for freak's sake. Well, this is the case of this. A little bit different. The first one was a little bit different. There's spiritual reviews going on today on my end, so. But it kind of reminded me of game reviewers, so I'm gonna throw them in advocation. I'm also yeah. So let's call the game. I want to see what goes on here. I do apologize yesterday. I am advocating for clarifications in regards to the Peacekeeper Alex gaming stream number 3, as well as the Peacekeeper Alex gaming streams number 1 and number 2 in the ways that means guys need it if need be. I think I was actually fairly decent in the ways that means guys need it. Who's gonna lead the peasants? Dian Wei. And we'll give them a couple axemen as well. There we go. Spearman. We'll give that to Zhang Liao. And then Xiao Dun gonna lead the cavalry. Or at least he won't. Well, here we go. So, let's see. Let's get this battle going. Sometimes I'm able to, I'm able to do certain kind of emotion creation. I mean, not just as a psychic, but as a spiritualist, I sort of learned that you can love daily, that you can do certain kinds of emotion promotions, creations at will. And sometimes I feel like there's been so much let know in regards to the emotion of love and certain kind of positive emotions that it must be decent to a certain degree. There's a lot of information in regards to it being let know to be a secret of life, to do it daily. So I do find that loving towards certain kinds of activities to be therapeutic and helpful. Potentially, you can increase karmic gains and things of that nature. So by loving towards some activities, like for example, playing, Total War battles, I think it can create something quite fascinating. I think it could help. And look at this. They're on the hill looking down. And the enemy army is on its hill looking ever onward. You can see them in the distance. Let's sally forth, because we're getting hit by arrowmen now. That's the case of it. Sometimes I change up spiritually without asking, doing certain kind of spiritual mechanisms at times. I do apologize. I mean, when I'm playing certain video games, sometimes there's certain spiritual mechanisms like love and other kinds of things. You'll be able to change certain kinds of stuff with, expression and impression. Things of that nature. I am going to change up. I'm heading for my change disclaimers to be displayed. Which guys needed, which guys needed, which guys needed.
Ready! Our general needs our aid.
Sending some spearmen right flank to try and cover the horsemen here that's going on the right flank here. If they try and charge in with their horsemen, I got some spearmen to back, or peasant band. Light spear infantry still helps with the glaives. And they're actually fairly decent units. These are probably some of the best peasants best fighting peasants I've seen. It's real true. So I'm going to start marching forth here with my main army. That I'm doing this kind of tactic that I've been using at times. This kind of, line up right on the right sort of angle. A little bit leaning to the left flank if I was to charge frontal through the riverbed. So it's kind of, it goes right off the sort of the left side of that small hill there. And I've been doing that tactic for a little bit now, and it seems to have been working. I really feel like it does work. And the horsemen are going to charge here. They're going to take on the peasants. Is this what's going to be? Peasants are going right at them. They just charged forth right at them. They just go right into the horsemen. So that's what it is. It's going to be a bit of a throwdown. We're going to slow this down. We're going to see what goes on here. Horsemen got caught a little bit unawares there. I don't know if they were just acting a bit obliviousness. So it's kind of good for my side. But I got the horsemen over here. We're going to charge in. So you can see the wall of units that I sent forth, kind of on that left side of that hill. There's engagement across most of it now. You got some spearmen engaging as well on the left flank of it. A little bit more into the center, we got the Jian sword guards taking on some, yeah, taking on peasants. Peasants there, right? Is that the peasants? No, no, it's not peasants, man. That is the Giant Militia. Giant Militia. There we go. Okay, yeah, they look fairly similar if that's what that is. Yeah, they look similar. They got the same kind of outfits, but they're just different kind of weapon. They got the glaive, the peasant band. We are getting attacked on the right side here a bit. What we're going to do is we're going to sweep in, and we're going to take those bowmen out. So, but they're doing a certain kind of tactic to us right now. They're kind of trying to fold our lines here on the right flank. This right unit has to hold. And that is how I feel about it. If I could just take one horseman here to assist on the right flank, that would be decent. So the left flank is now Gonzo's. So I'm going to send him upwards, right behind enemy lines, behind that front line of units, sort of lining the base of that hill, which I'm fairly familiar with now because it just doesn't stop. Right off the right flank on my side, Kiang Hunters taking on the Peasant Band, and it's an interesting matchup. Who's gonna win this one? Because it's these hunters are fairly well. They're fairly good units, and yeah. And right on the right flank on my side, a lot of the enemy units sort of bunched up, sort of attacking my Peasant Band, which are doing really well. Only 30 units are lost, and they're taking on, 3 of the bad guys. But I did send in 1 unit of Tiger and Leopard Cavalry to sort of charge in right behind, give them a little bit of support there, a little bit of room. And the left flank is free. They are free, and that is the true. We got 2, we got Spear Guards and Axe Band. As well as Spear Guards, freed up 2 units. We'll get them up right in there. And we got also Horsemen. So this is going in our way. This is going in our favor. That is exactly what's happening here. And over here, the Horsemen are also running off the what's the Bowmen, or was it? Oh no, they were, yeah, Horsemen. The Kiang Hunters, the Bowmen. So what the heck then? And the Peasant Band, is that what that is? Kiang Hunters, the Bowmen. Huh. So that's it. That is interesting. But they got the glaives out, and that's maybe what's cool about it. Glaved units, horseback taking on glaved units on the ground. So you can see this sort of battle turning in our favor now. So I maneuver, horsemen right behind enemy lines to take out their bowmen, as well as on the right flank, take out their bowmen as well. Long live the horsemen. Mounted Lancer Militia.
The enemy unit flees! What cowards!
Yeah, alrighty then. So one of our units is falling back. That's the Mounted Lancer Militia. And they came in right behind that front line and sort of attacked right behind the enemy units. Sort of support the front line, which has been doing its job and holding it along, but the right flank does need support. The right side, spearmen holding it down, spear guards, a peasant band. Sometimes in regards to commentary, there's certain systems, that exist in regards to supporting, the speech and the talking, within certain content. I am advocating for those systems that Main's Guys Needed in regards to smart education, etc. departments or guides to be protected. The Main's Guys Needed. They do a decent job, and I and others from Main's Guides thank those that Main's Guys Needed in regards to it. The Main's Guys Needed really is appreciative in multiple kinds of ways. I think we're gonna attack over here on the left flank. It still seems to be happening. Yeah, this is still getting to the nitty gritty. So
Our men flee the battlefield.
fierce fighting. Peasant band is still there. I'm actually surprised that they don't have less units than thought. Only 106. Does that seem right? I could have sworn that can't be it. They were doing really well on the right side. Like, they were taking on 2 units, really, like, good units. Infantry of Jing, medium spear infantry, and medium sword infantry, Jian sword guards. At one point, they had another unit here stacked against them, right side of you know, my attack. Just really well done.
Our men are running, the spineless cowards.
It's almost dead even, but I don't know how they have a snowball's chance in heck, because it seems to want to Lancer Militia will send some support to help these Spear Guard, which are sort of wavering a bit. If I get those horsemen in there in time, and that would be why they're taking on 2 units, Kiang Marauders again, that'll help right there. Give them a little bit of sustenance, a little bit of support. And they're still going. All right, I'm gonna go with a duel here.
Axemen, stand by. Kill them. Attend me, spearmen. Stand ready. Be ready. To attention, double time. Fight. The duel has started. Our general must win.
King Marauders turned my spearmen just in time.
Unleash fury.
And just getting my horsemen down on that right side to assist that peasant band as they start to waver.
Peasantry, ready yourselves. Do not relent. Spears to hand. To attention, spearmen. Faster. Destroy them. Our general is outmatched. Retreat would be wisest.
Yeah, like Dianwei has been defeated. The problem with that, I'm going to send in one of my other generals, and he's still sitting over here. Made a bit of a mistake, but I'm going to send him over here. And I thought it was retreating, but I think he got back on his horse. Where the heck did he go, that general? Well, he is retreating, though. So he won the battle, but there's look at this. Look at this battle here on the left side. I'm not even for the terminology that these guys need in regards to wargaming commentary to be protected. The these guys indicated. Noticed something happening there spiritually. Maybe not so. You never know.
Make ready.
Maybe not so.
Cavalry mount up. Strike them down.
No? Okay, well, I'll go with what Mr. Guide's indicated anyhow. I mean, that's the thing of it. Look at this, running right towards this Axeman Spearman clashing. Right in the riverbed. And we are... Jeez. Wow, this is really intense. I don't know who's going to win this one. I thought we were going to win it, but on the right side, I'm looking at it. I don't know. I do not know. This is going to be close. Dang it. That is not good. My troops are retreating the right side. That initial area with the peasant band has been, you know, lost to a certain extent, so I need to regather my strength here to a certain degree. And I don't know, man. They just seem to be running, so... We just edged this one out. It looks like we lost this one. And I don't know, the spear band's right behind enemy lines taking on this crossbowman. I think I'm going to leave them here anyway. I don't know if we're going to be able to win this one now. I don't know how the heck people think that that's going to be the case. If these guys would muster up, that would have been decent. Well, we do have a spear unit over here, though, for what's that's worth. Maybe I'll bring my general over here to back to the spear unit. We'll do it that way. I think he's got a decent amount of health. Maybe that would be it. And he's got half health, so not too bad. There we go. Got a little bit of unit support now. One peasant band and a general is left. Peasant man's still kind of doing their thing. And they're finally going to retreat.
Kill them. The enemy general is fallen. They were no match. Attend.
What an amazing friggin' battle. I know. Basically the last remaining general on my side. Taking the initiative to try and win. Honored.
All of our generals have fallen. Our lieutenant
There it
is
is.
commander. The fate of the battle rests with him. Spears ready.
And the one spear unit over here on the right side decided to come back. I did not see him. Maybe I should have brought him forth, but I didn't realize. I think he was at one point retreating, but potentially not.
Ready.
Fast forward this just a little bit. And just One last spear unit. Will they win?
We are being pushed.
No, no, no. No, good sir, turn around. I want to save that battle. That was really good.